Teamwork is everything on a trip like this, you know? It's a difficult thing to come out here and get out into these big glaciers. There's a lot of lines where we would hike up, you know, as a pair just to, you know, watch over each other and help each other climb and ski. To be able to, you know, work to get to the top of something with a good friend and share that moment, ski the line, you know, with them or after them or before them and get to the bottom and just, you know, share that enjoyment is incredible.
Boys, best day ever.
You guys should hurry up with those tents and help me with this wall. If we weren't getting along out here, we wouldn't be getting anything done.
Best time of your life!
Yeah, well, ideally, hopefully the down climb off the ridge is just super straightforward.
Like,
because then you'd be.
Yeah. I'm not willing. You saw what we went through today. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not. Everything is reasonable. Like,
You can just take this ridge all the way over?
yeah, like you can go around this peak, and then the next peak you can sneak the back, and then you get
Like
onto the
even a
ridge,
quick
and it
one.
looks nice, and then we can't see the other side, so I don't know if we can ski down that face and then climb up, or make that ridge walk. We have to leave like almost at like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, pretty much. The biggest unknown factor is just getting over there.
Un novo danzo, un novo tango. Memolo paghi, gondulok seget, un novo danzo, un novo tango. Undroite di fertele kvadiok, un novo danzo, un novo tango. Computer zene, monitor ladiok, un novo danzo, un novo tango. Un novo tango, tango, tango. Sertele kigi, digita zestek, un novo danzo, un novo tango. Memolo padi, gondulok seget, un novo danzo, un novo tango. Undroide di fertele kvadiok, un novo danzo, un novo tango. Computer zene, monitor ladiok, un novo danzo, un novo tango. Vagyik digitál, prizek hundulok, senki szeres dáncol, dáncol, szertelek.
Destroyed that.
As you've gathered, a weather briefing is taking place.
The total weather consideration indicates all of the weather favorable for our scheduled event.
Weather can make or break a test shot. That's why you want to know up to the last moment just how you stand with the elements.
So many different kinds of snow. It's one of the most beautiful things on Earth. Different every day you go up and your lines are changing and the snow is changing and it's a new sensation every day.
Cloud is still rising. 70,000 feet now. The last estimate I heard is true. You have a grandstand seat here to one of the most momentous events in the history of science. For the sake of all of us, and for the sake of our country, I know that you join me in wishing this expedition well.
Storm skiing is probably my favorite kind of skiing. Just being in the woods when it's snowing is a calming feeling, I think. Being surrounded by 100% nature and total quietness. It's just a different feeling. You don't really get that too many places, and we're lucky to live here.
Over yourself, watching us trip on each other's Get out of there, Kai! Get out of there! You guys see him? Fracture.
I'm just gonna make a move and keep on seeing the spine here. I'm just making sure I'm not gonna be in a bad fall line of anything. Ty, this is Tim. I want you to go ahead and stay there, and we're gonna get you picked up.
I definitely think that nature offers the ultimate testing ground for men to challenge himself. There's so many options and so many variables. You have 3 skiers looking up at a line, and it's guaranteed that they each would have their own way of reading the terrain, and it's guaranteed they would each ski it differently.
Oh, hey.
3, 2, 1, GT dropping in.
tough to really say you're being a really environmentally conscious person if you're a skier, you know, unless you're living in the mountains in a cabin and getting up there by your own means of ski touring or hiking. The fact that we can get anywhere out of these valleys is only because logging and mining is there. It's basically created access for us to get up there, and without those roads we wouldn't be there.
Three shades of black is where I come from. I was born into sacrifice when I was young. Three shades of black is what makes us strong, and we all wear it like a uniform of chosen ones. Three shades of black. Three shades of black. Three shades of black. We all like metal and whiskey, living hard and chasing down hell. We'll never give up on what we have, 'cause the darkness gives us our thrill. 'Cause the darkness gives us our thrill.
Love doing it. It's my whole life. It's exactly what I want to do, and I get so much enjoyment out of it. There's no way you can really say you feel bad for doing what we're doing. At the same time, it would be great if we're not wrecking as much by getting this amount of enjoyment out of nature.
We came up with this far-fetched plan to go down to Chile and ski the inside of this crater, but really none of us had any idea if it was even possible.
Hizo erupción en el año 60.
He was mentioned volcano erupted in 1960 and they have to evacuate all his family, and all this forest where we are now is just regrowing.
None of us really are any good at horseback riding whatsoever.
Yeah. Go.
Riding up a horse in your ski gear and knowing you're going to go skiing is just the craziest thing you can ever imagine.
Day 3 at base camp. One of our guides, Nico, woke us up at 5 in the morning and told us it was going to be Bluebird.
We got to the top and we weren't on just any volcano. It was a volcano with these Alaska-style spines. And to see that, where we were going to go ski, was like a dream come true.
We'd all ski down to the same spot and just give each other a high five and throw our skins back on and go for another one.
About a year after we were at the volcano, it fully erupted. It's pretty crazy. I don't really know what it means in the grand scheme of things, but that place that we were is now gone.
When I found out I was coming to Greenland, I didn't really think of what the culture was going to be like, and that's kind of one of the biggest shocks.
I think there is something bigger about coming to a place like this and seeing how other people live that helps you appreciate those things in your own life and also helps you, realign.
The people who live here year-round, they're pretty much born here and die here.
What leads you to this moment? I wonder about that all the time. This is me, this is what I'm doing, and this is where I am, and all the little strange things that went into making that happen.
It's kind of hard to really put into words how remote we are, but we're just basically taking care of ourselves.
It was definitely fun to be out there camping at night and hiking all the lines that we skied. You wake up, the sun was shining, you look out your tent door and there's just big peaks, skiable lines everywhere. We all hiked up this big face, and it was kind of a struggle. And I wasn't sure. I kind of wanted to ski the face that we had climbed, and I also wanted to ski the couloir that Callie was going to drop. And in the end, I ended up skiing the face and looking up, and it just looked so gnarly what Callie was dropping into.
We had a couple goals on this trip. The first one was to get to the top of Mount Magoon, which is the second highest peak in Morocco. Looking out over the barren desert, it's pretty hard not to wonder, is this our future? The more you travel, it's interesting to see how differently people live from you. But we're all connected in the same problem.
I'm privileged to have grown up in the mountains and skied my whole life, and I want to see my kids still being able to ski and their kids being able to ski.
It was all my son's fault. He was in grade 6 and he wanted to go skiing, and I said, well, if you're going skiing, I'm going skiing too, because I'm not driving you to the hill and coming back home again. This will be my 8th year of 100 plus days if I get another 6 more in. Who says you can't drive with ski boots on? Hey? The old girl working real hard, got a big load.
I'm Mary Woodward, and I'm 75 years old. Got a free pass this year. I've been skiing since I was 23. I found Bud and I found powder. Such a free feeling. You forget how old you are. You feel like you can do anything.
We have the nicest snow in the countryside. We used to get a lot more, but can't help that. So we just come out and ski what's here every day. And then over here we got Dennis.
They call me the tail gunner because I'm the last guy who comes down. If anybody gets hurt, I'm the one who comes to save you. Something that way I can go the slowest, which is nice. I don't like the speed like they do. Bud probably knows every tree out here by name.
I broke a ski here a couple years ago.
Got a guy in my ear talking right now, sorry.
Ski good or eat wood?
You can't hear anybody. Unless you got the earpiece on. And I like to hear people.
Oh, Mary's the only other person that shows up just about every day. All the others have got bad legs, bad knees.
Well, winter has changed over the years. I guess we'll still be skiing a long time, just that we're used to skiing in knee-deep powder.
What's happening to all the snow, Shannon?
It's turning brown and moldy.
But you can't eat yellow snow.
I know, because it's dog pee or cat pee.
Only the freshy fresh.
No, I eat from the ground also.
You're just a little doggy.
I ski with my brother, and I like it when he farts.
I guess the soul of winter is in the Kootenays for a lot of people. They come here for that reason. I think you can find the soul in other places too.
Yeah, my parents definitely gave me the biggest gift I could ever get, which is love for the mountains. Super important to be able to pass that on.
Those skis are worth more than the truck.
You have a constituency that's out on the hill, and every one of them, by virtue of what they're doing, is an environmentalist. And you're converting people every day through the beauty of the natural world and the opportunity for redemption and a sense of freedom on the hill.
Best day ever.
And you can just do anything. and go any place. And you do. You get to the bottom and you just say, well, okay, let's do it again. It's that good.
Skiers' connection with nature and the mountains is incredible, and it puts us at the forefront of what's going on with our environment.
Climate is too intangible. It's been called the perfect problem. You can't see it. Most people don't understand it. And even though it's happening, it's too slow to be tangible to most people.
Every generation in history has had their own big challenge to deal with, and this one is ours.
It's money. You have corporations funding political campaigns and working on quarterly profit calendars, and it's impossible to take your eye off that. A lot of comments I get revolve around people feeling badly. They feel bad about the car they drive, about the life they live. And I think that this isn't about you. It's about how we all become part of a bigger solution. And we're all hypocrites, of course. It's a fossil fuel-based society. But we have to all work together toward a common goal. Skiers always scout difficult runs. Think of climate change as the same thing. While you're scouting and thinking about it and planning action, you get increasingly nervous, or I do. And the second you drop in, you feel this incredible sense of relief because you have an opportunity to succeed or fail on your own terms right now, and all the fear and anxiety and planning is over.
The environmental crisis it's a huge puzzle, and I think it's just a matter of finding your own role as a person and finding our role as a society.
The common person, those are the people, not the heroes, who has solved all the globe's problems for thousands of years and will continue to.
It's all about all the little different things that each of us can be doing.
happens all the time. Present company accepted, present company accept the worst. It happens every night. Present company excluded every time. Present company, the best that you can find. Killing it with close inspection, killing it can only make it worse. It sort of makes it breed. Present company accepting presently, we all expect the worst. It works just like a need. Present company excluded in the night. Present company included in the fight.
JP has been the most influential freestyle skier in the last 10 years by far. He's innovated some of the coolest tricks you see in the park and the backcountry even now. He's on the Solomon team when they first started making twin tip.
Tell me about the new skiing, man.
I don't know, but your girlfriend just flash us. Do it again.
All we did is made a couple small changes to the technology already available. Fast forward 10 years and you see the tricks that kids are doing today and it's absolutely mind-blowing.
You can find parts of a system that need to be tweaked and that cause radical change.
And instead of thinking about what's been happening before you or after you, like you have to embrace the fact that it's actually happening right now.
Skiers minds have been opened. The general skier now is not fearing change, they're expecting change, and they're actually demanding change. They want to see improvements, so that's pretty cool.
It's about allowing yourself to see things from a different angle entirely. You know, for example, in my case, I could be like, I'll never use helicopters, I'll never fly around the world anymore. Might as well not use skis anymore because those are manufacturers and factories, and that's bad. And just like basically stop doing everything I'm doing and like staying home and trying not to breathe too much. Like if you try to be less and do less, like that's not progression, you know? You're not really moving forward. You're basically just slowing down. But I don't think it's about doing less, I think it's about doing more. It's about being more creative, it's about being more active.
We have to make a world where when you fly in an airplane, it doesn't produce carbon emissions. When you ski, it doesn't produce carbon emissions.
Here we are at the base of Blackcomb, right next to the Fitzsimmons Micro Hydro Renewable Energy Power Plant. It produces annually what we consume annually as an entire ski operation.
Humans have this way of making the impossible possible. Just look at Greg Hill. He ski toured 2 million feet in 1 year.
The most important thing to remember is that you have to engage in your world. The analogy is a ski slope in the backcountry. You don't just ski the slope. You have to know precisely what's going on that aspect and that part of the world. And that's how you have to engage society as well.
There might not be a lot of people who stop to think about it, but the time spent in the mountains have really taught us really valuable lessons.
It's almost a kind of asymmetric warfare. The ski industry is small, but it's interesting, and so it can drive change.
It parallels the environment perfectly because there's no other choice. We are put into the environment and we have to perform.
We seek these moments. We look for the unknown. We look for just a little bit harder than before. And that's why people go. The only way to find out is to drop in and try.
off right through that truck.
We will burn your train to cinder, so throw the money on down. Open up your damned express car and jump down to the ground. But we won't touch that old Pullman. She's Southern and they claim they ain't offered no reward for Frank and Jesse James. Frank and Jesse James. In long soldier's coats, frayed with the years, quickly they scrambled aboard. Men were sweating and the women shed tears, and the preacher prayed to the Lord. When they opened the safe, there was nothing for them, so they strolled down through the train. What a miserable sight, these desperate men robbing old folks for their gold watch chains. We will burn your train to cinder, so throw the money on down. Open up your damned express car and jump down to the ground. But we won't touch that old Pullman. Be Southern.
Woo! Let's go skiing.
Ain't offered no reward for Frank and Jesse James. Frank and Jesse James.
Petani, mira. Peki Keu Luniaka.
His soul Some say his spirit survived. But we all know he was nothing but a Missouri farm boy, just fighting to stay alive.
Teriyaki beef stick. Native Americans used to dine on a similar treat. They called it meat pemmican.
If you listen to the wind, there's a ghost of a chance you can still hear old Jesse call.